What is up, Obscure Mic people? Bark coming at you yet again. And videos have been dropping left and right about this product. And, you know, Obscure Mics is going to drop one too. It is the Maono PD200W. It is an XLR, USB, and wireless studio-style, podcast-style microphone. And like I said, with, don't think that's on my desk, but the microphone, the Hi-Song that is USB or wireless, that kind of seems to be the trend right now, is wireless. Eventually we're going to get an SM7B wireless or something, an SM7BW, something like that. That's the trend right now. That's what is starting, and that's what is probably going to hold on for the next 6 months to 1 year, and then something else will come out like bedazzled microphones, or microphones that have an AI robot face that talks to you, or microphones that have a silicone insert in the end of the SM7B for your pleasure. Let's unbox the PD200W and see what we've got, and then hook it up. For the sake of knowing, this was on my boom. I've been using my Beyerdynamic M99 pretty much primarily lately because it is one of those obscure champions. So it's on the boom. We're just going to see. Yes, this is more expensive, but we're going to see what the sound quality of this is like compared to one of my favorite mics. Not a fair comparison, maybe. I don't know, but I'm not really judging this against it so much. I just want to see if the quality for $100 is solid. Let's go. All right, let's open her up. Like I said, $100 from Maono, Moano. Oh, Key Largo. Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Computer use. We've got instructions here for computer use. Wired mode. You can plug it into a phone. You can plug it into a phone wirelessly. You can do all that stuff. That's kind of cool. We got all kinds of instructions here. I think we kind of get how it works. Oh, you can even use into a camera wirelessly. Does it come with that piece? Interesting. Maono bringing all the cool stuff. Let's get everything out of the box and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so we got a lot going on here. We've got a stand. It's a metal-based stand. It feels quite nice, and I do believe it is all metal. This is good, man. I've got this Song or something like that mic stand that's sort of like this, that has this kind of dial thing, and you can raise this and tighten it. That's a pretty decent stand. And let me tell you what I appreciate. I appreciate the absolute hell, because I use these things for everything. This is a 5/8 to 3/8. It's an adapter. I like adapters. That's cool. That's cool, man. That's a real solid stand that you get in a package for $99. I like that. We've got a USB C to A with C. So C to C with an A adapter. These cables are pure gold too. Then we've got a very short C to C to A adapter. Not real sure what that's for yet. We'll find out. And then we got a USB-C receiver. So we don't have... This little device, this comes with the Maono wireless set. Maybe that will connect to this microphone too. So you can plug it, use it with a camera or whatnot. But in the wireless box here, it is going to be just this. Oh, that's small. That's really tiny. Your little wireless piece. So we'll be using that in a little bit. Pretty cool. Got a couple extra rubber bands in there for the shock mount. Also cool. Still not sure what this is for, but this is interesting. But the PDW itself, there's the wireless logo there. Feels pretty decent. It's got one of those velour windscreens. That's kind of strange. I always found those to be kind of strange, but we'll see how the plosive rejection does here shortly. Like I said, you do have XLR and USB-C on the back of the microphone. I mean, it does feel of cheaper metal, but it feels fine. It's not really a big deal whatsoever. Good enough. Good enough. Accessories are fine. I appreciate this stand is beastly. Like, for something coming in a package. I already said that. Let's move on. Let's get the mic wired up. All right, so right now you're hearing the Beyerdynamic M99. That's what I'm talking into. One of my favorite dynamic microphones of all time. I absolutely love this microphone. I think it fits my voice very well, but now we're going to switch over to an XLR mode, the Maono PD200W. The Maono PD200W. In an XLR mode, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Actually, this sounds, I would give this a good quality pass. I'm not saying this sounds like the Bayer Dynamic M99. It doesn't. But it's not super far off in quality. Like the actual sound of it, it's not as neutral sounding. It doesn't quite have the smoothness of it, but it is not bad in comparison. Like, I don't hate this. I don't love it. Like, I don't love the sound of it, but I like the sound of it. I like the sound of it just fine. I could use it. I'm very curious about the proximity effect. If I get up on it a little bit, this is what the proximity effect sounds like. I'm also curious if I stick some EQ in XLR mode and just, is that, that's a little bit of low end, a little bit more low end. So yeah, here's some compression and EQ, just adding a tiny bit of low end to the microphone. I think it sounds pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. So now it's off, lost a little bit of that low end. Really, that's the only thing lacking here a little bit is just a little bit of low end. But otherwise, I think this sounds pretty darn fine for 99 bucks. Fine. No, that's wrong company. This is Maono. Oopsies. But we've got the wireless, we've got USB, we got a lot of stuff to run through. Here's the thing. This is versatile. So to be able to use it in XLR mode, USB mode with a phone, wireless mode with the phone, that's pretty cool. And the sound is pretty solid. It is not bad at all. Let's go ahead and do some tests. Oh, I think I know what the short cord is for. The short cord, I'm an idiot. Dang, gosh, idiot. Is for the wireless adapter. So your short cord here is to plug this into a computer and use the, if this won't go flush into a computer, like you've got this exchange. That's cool. They thought of everything. They thought of all of it. Let's do the tests. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. The velour style plushy crushy windscreen did a great job there. So awesome. Fantastic job. Let's go ahead and do off axis rejection. We're going to talk into the microphone. I'm going to go 90 degrees off axis on the microphone. Pretty dang good. We're going to go 180 degrees off axis. 90 degrees again, and then slowly back around to the front of the microphone. I do not have any complaints about this so far. 99 bucks for all the shit you get with it, all the stuff you can get done with it. All right, so far, so freaking good. Now we get to test out part of my new desk setup, which is a pain in the butt. Got to test the USB functionality. But again, this is quite impressive for 99 bucks. The fact that you get the versatility, the stand, the cables, the wireless piece, like, I'm impressed so far. This is one of the best Maono products I think I have had in the studio. I don't hate this. This is nice. This is actually nice. And I could use this sound. It's a little bright and it's a tiny bit thin at the bottom, but it's overall, it's not overly harsh, and there's nothing really super wrong with it. I could use this no problem. All right, now we are in USB mode. I don't know how it sounds because the monitoring has latency. Quite a bit of latency. Quite a bit of robotic sound. So, monitoring with the headphone jack in the back, not the greatest thing. So there's one strike against it so far. If you are going to use it in USB mode, you may not want to do any monitoring. Let's make sure there's nothing I can do here. Monitoring is off on my recording, so we're not getting a doubling. This is just what it sounds like, and the pendulum swings. So let's do the same test. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Get right on top of the microphone. This is what it sounds like, and then you got the off-axis rejection. I'm just going to do a couple of these here, 90 and 180, and then back around to the front. So monitoring this in USB mode, not the greatest. It's okay, I guess. No big deal. Does it sound different in USB mode? I don't know the answer to that yet, but in my experience with most USB XLR mics, you get a little more low end from USB mode than you do XLR mode. That's my experience. I don't know if that's the same here or not. Now let's go to wireless mode with the little wireless chip. All right, now we're wireless. I can unplug my monitoring. As you can see, there's no cords plugged into the microphone. It is running wirelessly from here to my PC, Mac, Apple thing. Tim Apple. That's what it is. Fucking Tim Apple. Anyways, yeah, so we've got this hooked up wirelessly. This is what it sounds like in wireless mode. There is a power button. It kind of confused me. This is LED and power. So when I had this hooked up the first time, nothing was happening, and I just didn't think about there being a power button. So there's a power button that also acts as a lighting show here. Change our color. Ooh, we got the purple. Purple rain, purple rain. I want to see you in the purple rain. Shake it. See what we get when we shake it. Ooh, shake weight. Oh, sorry. I could use my Orbit Triad thing as like a handle and walk around and just be wired. This is honestly kind of fun. This is kind of fun. I kind of dig it. There is also software, the Maono Link software. So you can add, this, that, or the other sound. I've went over that app in videos before. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm really excited today for some reason, but I'm not going to do it. I can't use it on Mac. It is Windows and tablet and phone only. And I'm using a Mac right now. So I'm not going to mess with it. You can add low end, you can add noise cancellation, you can do all that stuff. Mike over at Level Up, Kevin over at Back to the Retro, those guys have reviewed this mic. I think they dabbled on the software. Go watch that shit. Get off Obscure Mics. This guy, he ain't shit. Go watch their shit. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, Taylor. It's fine. It's all fine. It's 5. No, not gonna do it again. Maono. Come on, why don't we go to Maono, Bahama? Come on, five. No. All right, let's get this back on the boom. Let's go final thoughts here. $99. I still got it in wireless mode. I really enjoy versatility. I like it. I like versatility. I like when things can be used in a multitude of ways. I like when you can buy one microphone and pretty much use it across every platform you might use, whether it's a desk setup with camera and all that good stuff, whether it's USB on the go into a computer or laptop or whatever, take your whole setup with just the mic and the stand, or whether it's wireless and you want to just plug into a phone, go sit in a park, use this stand. Like you take this and the stand and the wireless dongle and your phone with the stand and all that good stuff. And you could just do like a literal professional style. By professional style, I mean a microphone that has this look, the podcast bro look. You can do that on the go. The stand helps. The wireless dongle helps. And yeah, I've got to listen back real quick and find out what I think about the different sounds. Which I'll insert like a separate video here, just touching on how they all sounded in their different modes. My assessment is that it sounds pretty consistent from XLR to USB to wireless. It sounds consistent and it sounds good. I think USB, maybe the tiniest touch of low end added through USB mode, but not much. It is fairly consistent, and that is pretty awesome. But at the end of the day, I really like this thing. For $99, I'm not going to hate on it too bad because of the latency monitoring in USB mode. I'm just going to give it on the BBSAR a score of a 9 because for $99, you're getting versatility out the wazoo. You're getting a really nice stand. You're getting nice accessories, nice cables. You're getting a lot here for $99. If the price was a couple $100, I'd be a little harsher, but it's $99 for something that you can just buy and be done with. Let's be real. Like, unless you are a professional producing music, I'm not even going to say podcasts. Have you heard some of the celebrity podcasts out there? They sound like shit and people still listen to them like crazy. So this is by far good enough for everything except for music for $99. and you get to take it anywhere you want and use it in 3 different modes. That's hard to beat at $99. The Hisong microphone, as cool as that thing was, is like double this price. This leapfrogs it instantly. It's not pocketable like the Hisong, but still, Hisong video, it's a few weeks back. Go check that out. But this is awesome. That's why I gave it a 9. It's really, really awesome for $99. Again, the price is correct here. It's just right. Latency is a little disappointing in the monitoring, but $99. I refuse to hate on it too much for that. So Maono, fantastic job. Thanks for sending it over. This is a lot of fun. I'm curious to see, because we know more companies are going to do this shit. More companies are going to do XLR USB and wireless. The XLR USB phase just went boom on Amazon with the F-Deuce and all these other microphones that were XLR USB. Shit, I got one right here that I'm going to review soon. It is the, God, this thing weighs nothing, but it's the Pub Jesus is the only thing I could call it. $17 on Amazon, USB XLR. So we know that the USB XLR boom went crazy, and now it's the XLR USB and wireless boom, and Maono and Hisong are the first ones to jump out of the gate. There's going to be more. We know it. And this is going to be hard to beat. It's going to be hard to beat. It's that simple. Can't wait to see what happens next from some of these companies trying to compete with stuff like this, because Maono and Fifine, they're doing excellent on Amazon. And as we know, Amazon's the biggest damn platform out there to buy shit. So more is coming. We know that. This is a great start to that. Maono, thanks again. Obscure Mike people, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Peace out. I talked a lot on this one. I'm sorry. It's what I do. I ramble. I'm a rambling man. Oh, Lord, I'm a rambling man. I don't even know if that's a real fucking song. I'll see you later.